Hello and welcome. From time to time, we get this question: how can I open a seller account on Temu? Exactly like AliExpress, Temu is a B2C platform where you can open a selling account, merchant account, and sell your products globally, at least in the countries where they operate. So in this video, let's quickly go through what you have to do in order to register a seller account on Temu. Now, first of all, we need to talk about which countries merchants can sell on Temu. According to Temu, they accept most of the Western countries. First of all, they accept United States and Mexico, and then rest of the European Union. But on the website, you can see specific countries from the European Union: United Kingdom, Germany, France, Italy, Netherlands, Spain, Belgium, Austria, and Poland. But again, according to their policy, if you are located in one of the countries of European Union, which is not mentioned here, then I believe you can still apply for a seller account. You can request a seller account. When you click on this sign up button, the first question pops up is business location. So from here, you will have to choose where your business is located. Unfortunately, it doesn't give an option for people who are located outside of these countries. So once again, you might have to approach the customer service and request a selling account if you're not located in these countries. So once again, it's United States, Mexico, United Kingdom, Germany, France, Italy, Netherlands, Spain, Belgium, Austria, and Poland. This information, by the way, is true for this time of the year, and we are doing this video on January 6, 2025. Maybe this information might change in the future. We don't know. So this is about the location of the sellers. Now, what kind of documents they accept? There's a lot of documents listed on the website, but I would like to summarize. If you are applying as individual, you have to be able to provide your passport and driver's license, and also proof of address. Proof of address is pretty standard. They accept bank statements, bank confirmation letter, account confirmation letter from the bank, and also utility, gas payment copies, utility bill copy, and driver's license. Obviously, your proof of address must contain your full name and address. Now, another thing, Temu accepts individual and company sellers. So that is a great advantage, I believe. So if you're located in one of these countries as individual, you don't have a company, you're not interested in setting up a company, you can still apply as individual seller. Now, in this video, apart from these technicalities, I would like to talk about another very important part when a lot of people, when they're setting up their e-commerce seller accounts on these platforms, they probably do not calculate, which is the logistics, okay? So let's assume there are two scenarios. Scenario number one, you're located outside of China, okay? That is scenario number one. In this scenario, obviously, well, let's be honest, most of the sellers, they source the products from China, right? So yeah, that's one fact that is not going to change. So we assume that you're going to source your products from China, but you're located in the US or Mexico, let's say. In this scenario, you have to figure out two things. Number one, your warehouse. Number two is your logistics, okay? So again, this scenario can be generally divided into two. One is you operate your own warehouse, and then you sign agreement with local dispatching companies. And why do I say sign an agreement? Because when you sign an agreement, most likely you can get better prices. Okay, if you don't sign an agreement, just call and ask them to pick up the goods. You will have to pay the general price, basically, just like everybody else. Number 2 option for you is to contact and maybe again sign an agreement with one of those fulfillment centers, to be exact. They operate the warehouse for you. They usually have this app or web app. You can basically keep track of your stock. All right, so they operate the warehouse. They operate the logistics for you. You basically source your products from China. You can contact trading companies just like ours, for example. Although we are, legal and accounting firm, we operate trading company. You contact, source the products. We organize delivery for you to your fulfillment warehouse, and then from there on, they will take over, right? So these are the sellers located outside of China. Now, let's assume you want to operate this Temu selling account from China. In this situation, obviously, you cannot apply as individual because in China, unlike many countries, foreign individuals, unless you hold a green card, you're not allowed to generate income here. Okay, so that includes online work, online business, etc. So you need to either have a green card, permanent residency, where you can do anything you like, or you can open a company if you want to generate income. You want to open a company in China and then apply for this selling account. Now, unlike the first scenario, when you're located in China, you have multiple advantages, obviously. You can source the products yourself without any intermediaries, without any third parties, no agents. You can just go to Guangzhou, south of China, go to Shenzhen for electronics, again, south of China, both located in Guangdong province. Or you just go to, for example, a city called Yiwu, the biggest consumer market in the world. And you can individually actually source the products. Number 1. Number 2, organize delivery to your clients directly. Like, imagine you open this Chinese company, you have your selling account, somebody buys from your selling account, and you contact gazillions of logistics companies here who are familiar with all this, fulfillment to different parts of the world because of, again, AliExpress, Alibaba, made in China, all these different platforms that have been in operation in China for many years. So therefore, they have a lot of experience. You contact them, sign an agreement under the name of your Chinese company, then you keep sending all these products globally, okay? And talking about the warehouse, in China, actually, because you are physically located here, or maybe you're not, you just set up a company, you employ one person as your manager, or somebody who runs your company here, you don't have to really have a warehouse most of the time because the sellers, they usually have their own warehouses. You can just keep the stock in seller's warehouse. You can go there, take a picture of each product, you list them on Temu, and then have the delivery company to pick up that product. You don't have to purchase stock here. So as you can see here, different scenarios, different facts to consider, elements to consider. Obviously, based on your situation, based on your preferences, you can pick one situation, one scenario, and then start building towards that, right? Set up a company in the US, Mexico, or European Union, as we discussed, or choose to apply as individual seller, or you might consider setting up a company in Hong Kong or in China, where you can have a lot of advantages. And on top of that, actually, we mentioned many times before, as a as an exporting company from China, you are entitled to apply for something called VAT refund, value added tax refund. So let's assume in 1 quarter, your company on Temu, you export, let's say, $10,000 worth of products. Now, from this amount, you're entitled to apply for up to 13% VAT refund from the Chinese government, from Chinese tax office. Why? Because again, China encourages exports of made in China products. So that is the general overview, guys, on Temu. A lot of people keep asking, how can I set up a Temu account? How can I sell on Temu? Here's your answer. You can actually go to Temu website, and none of the information I mentioned here is secret. It's on the web actually. But of course, to go into deep detail, you just have to sit with pen and paper, calculate everything. Now, again, as a legal and accounting firm based in Shanghai, we are able to set up your company in many jurisdictions, obviously, but mostly China and Hong Kong. If you need assistance with US, Mexico, European Union, you can go ahead and contact us as well. On our website, there is a section to set up a call with me directly, with my team. We can discuss your specific situation, your business questions. Based on that, we will be able to offer you customized service. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one.